Every single day, oil worth millions of dollars disappears from Nigeria's pipelines. It's not a heist, it's a system, a shadow economy where militants, military generals, politicians, and oil executives all have a stake. The oil flows, the money vanishes, and the people living on top of it, still poor, still poisoned, still forgotten. This is the story of how Nigeria's oil went from national treasure to national curse. In 1956, Shell struck oil in Oloibiri, a quiet town in the Niger Delta. It should have been Nigeria's moment. Black gold beneath their feet, billions in revenue, a future of roads, schools, and opportunity. But that future never came. Instead, oil became a weapon. Successive governments, civilian and military, centralized control of the oil. The Delta? Left out. Communities saw their farmlands flooded with crude. Rivers turned black. The air choked with smoke. Meanwhile, Lagos and Abuja boomed. Luxury cars, skyscrapers, private jets. The people in the Delta asked, "Where is our share?" In the 1990s, one man stepped forward, Ken Saro-Wiwa, a writer, TV producer, and activist from Ogoniland. He called out Shell, accused them of polluting his homeland and bribing the government to look the other way.
We are going to demand our rights peacefully, non-violently, and we shall win.
He led peaceful protests. He took the fight to the UN, and in 1995 he paid the price, executed by a military regime under false charges. The world was outraged. Shell's image took a hit. But in the Niger Delta, that was the turning point. Militancy exploded. By the early 2000s, resistance had a new face. MEND, the movement for the emancipation of the Niger Delta. They hijacked oil tankers, bombed pipelines, took foreign workers hostage. Their demand? You're stealing our resources. We're taking them back. Oil companies ramped up private security. The military moved in. The Delta became a war zone, with oil flowing in the middle of it all. But the government had another idea. In 2009, Nigeria offered militants a deal. Drop your guns. We'll pay you. Tens of thousands took the offer. Monthly stipends, job training, international scholarships. Some even became security contractors, guarding the same pipelines they once attacked. A few ex-warlords got even richer, scoring billion naira contracts. Some entered politics. Others got cozy with oil companies. But not everyone made it out. Many were left behind, angry, armed, and that's when something new started, Kpo Fire. Across the Delta, bush refineries began popping up. Homemade, crude, dangerous. Locals tap into pipelines, steal crude, refine it in the swamps, and sell it on the black market. It's deadly work. Explosions are common, but it's also survival. One estimate says Nigeria loses $3 billion a year to theft, and that's just the part they admit. Every step in this oil drama leaves scars. Pipelines leak for weeks before anyone responds. Kpo Fire sites fill the sky with toxic smoke. Fishermen can't fish. Farmers can't grow crops. In Ogoniland alone, the UN says cleanup could take 30 years and cost billions. But who's paying? Shell? They say they're gone. The Nigerian government? Silent. The communities? Already dying. So who profits? The international oil companies? Shell? Chevron? Total. They all made hundreds of billions over the decades. Nigerian elites? Many got rich off shady contracts and diverted oil. The military? They're not just peacekeepers. They're players in the game. And the oil continues to flow. Only 1.5 million barrels a day are officially exported. But Nigeria can pump 2.5 million. Where's the rest? Gone, lost, stolen, shared. Now, Shell is trying to sell its onshore assets, leaving behind decades of mess. Indigenous companies are buying in. Some call it progress. Others call it passing the poison. Young people in the Delta are still asking, what's left for us? Oil was supposed to be a blessing, but in Nigeria, it became a curse wrapped in cash. And unless the system changes, history will keep repeating, with different faces, the same game. Now that you've seen how deep this rabbit hole goes, what's your take? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.